All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. It seems like there's a lot of people who like the video I did the other day. I think it's no more than a day and a half old, and there's 10,000 views already. But Baltimore, let me explain to you exactly what's going on. It's no secret to those of us who live just a little bit of time here on this earth that we're watching our society in decline like never before. We're also watching the disproportionate system that they call justice literally just not be in play. I mean, the police today have made themselves judge, jury, and executioner, and they realize that they have immunity. The laws are not for them, they're for the people of the land. And so the people are tired of constantly getting murdered on the streets. You know, their sons and their daughters murders, and then there's no justice being done. Still, yet to this day, we haven't heard anything about those police officers that literally just ripped apart and tore apart this Freddie Gray. And it's a very, very unfortunate and sad situation there. You can expect that more of this is going to happen all across America. And the reason why it's going to happen because the system is not going to change. It's not going to change because they view themselves now as the authority. Last time I checked, that doesn't mean in function that it's so, but the last time I checked, the people are the ones that are in authority. The people are the ones who are the masters of the elected officials as well as the police officers. But in this country, we've watched clearly these people usurp their so-called authority given to them, granted to them by the people. Instead of the government fearing the people, now we have the people fearing the government. And that's broken, that's backwards, especially according to the Constitution of the United States of America. And so people, if they cannot have their voice heard, then protest and rioting, violent protests and violent rioting is the only way they can get their voice heard, because sitting down at a table with a bunch of schizophrenic people trying to reason together, when you get finishing, you get up from that, you have a sense that nothing got accomplished whatsoever at all. It's just simply not going to fly. So not only in Ferguson and Baltimore, but you just stay tuned the rest of this year as we watch more civil disobedience arise, simply because the people who's supposed to be in charge of the laws civilly, they're more disobedient than the people who they have sworn to uphold and protect, which is the Constitution. They don't care nothing about it. I think people did not like my comments about the National Guard. It makes no difference to me. Again, I'm a veteran. I'm an expert in this. I know what they're going to do. You people don't understand. When you receive a paycheck and you're getting paid by the government, you're going to protect the government's interests because they're the one who's providing your livelihood. These people don't know that, it's the taxpayers' money that is providing them the paycheck. They don't look at it that way. They don't see it that way. And these people in any structure whatsoever at all, be it military or police, or any of these privateer alphabet soup organizations, CIA, FBI, DEA, DHA, all these other people, Homeland Security stuff, these people are on the orders. And these people, they do not even know what the term unlawful order is today. They don't know that. And so if they're given an order, they're going to carry it out. Let me go ahead and prophesy to the wind. All right. We're seeing civil unrest escalate here in America. And of course, we're watching the police officers. We're watching National Guard, we're watching them all come out with their weapons in hands. What you're going to see is you're going to see people in the United States of America arm themselves against this force. And one day on this soil right here in a major city, you're going to see a crossfire from hell. You're going to see where they have probably 3,000-4,000 police officers and National Guards and troopers on the street. You're going to watch 20,000 and 30,000 armed Americans get into a firefight with these law enforcement officials. Mind you, the people that is out with boots on the ground and the people out protesting, they really don't have no beef with each other. It's those people that are in those sealed houses, those people that set up in these plush homes and these plush buildings passing laws against you and I. I told you the system is finished. America has had its run. It's over with. It's done for. The monetary system's no good. The religious system is definitely no damn good. And the children, the people are out of control because of this liberal mentality that we have all across the board. America, as you know it, is finished. The reason why I get on here is because those of you who have the ears to hear, if this is, remember, go back a couple of months ago when I said, and there's probably a month ago that I said, all right, now it's time for me to come on here and start giving warning. I've been released to go ahead and start giving warning, start speaking to people a little bit more on the economic front. Not only that, I've been harping and screaming about you getting out of these cities because the sad part about it is when you have people that will not follow any rule of law, and they have no law but the law of the land, the law of their own self, or the law of the nature of the beast. I can only imagine what's not being reported. I can only imagine you get 4 or 5 of these unruly teenagers together and they see one of these girls who don't know how to dress on the street past curfew and stuff. And when the nature of the beast take place, boy, I can only imagine how much raping is probably taking place. How much not only looting and robbing of the businesses there, corporations. If you notice, the people are after the corporations. Another sense, Walmarts. You know those Walmarts are shutting down all over the place, all across this country. Do you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because of the bad business practices and the bad business ethics that Walmart have in these areas and stuff, they're playing hardball too. Rather than to pay out all these extraordinary amount of lawsuits that people are, putting up against Walmart, Walmart said it ain't no big deal because they have the money and the capital to do it. We'll just shut this Walmart down, shut the whole place down. Hey, you people go find a job somewhere else. 300-400 people done lost their job and they shut the business down. Make no big deal. We'll go somewhere else. And they can do it too because Walmart is global. I remember some time ago there was a lawsuit that took place because this truck driver from Walmart at 55 miles an hour with 70,000 pounds on the back of his truck, payload, smashed into a minister's and his family's up here in Lafayette, Tennessee, killed the family of 4, injured a couple of my brothers and sisters that live here on this community. And don't you know, not one time did they ever admit that they were wrong or ever said they were sorry? You know what Walmart did, though? They turned around and saddled the whole entire judgment and debt against the driver. In other words, Walmart threw the driver under the bus. And then their high-powered, high-paid, manipulative lawyers, man, they just made mincemeat out of these so-called people who call themselves lawyers, who think that they're John Grisham or whatever you want to call it. They think that they're really something, man. I don't doubt that there's bribes and money sliding under the table because I really just don't have any trust or any trust in the system. Then not only that, Walmart lawyers turned around and made me as if I'm the problem for the whole entire accident. They started going after my faith, my religion, their pastor. And now, mind you, they're sitting in traffic and they just got finished having their life almost but damn snuffed out. They're crippled and maimed for the rest of their life. And then Walmart comes after me. At least they think they did. And you got a family of 4 dead, many people injured. And never once, I'm sorry. Not once. Not once. And definitely didn't pay out what they should have paid. You can go out here and take one wrong prescription drug and get more money than getting smashed by truckers out here on the street. It's just a sad situation. And I think that all you people out there that listened to my first video I did in reference to Baltimore, I would appreciate it if you would actually put this on Google Plus and help get these videos out, because I believe that I'm a voice of reason. You go back and look at my videos. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, no matter who you are, you may like the first thing you hear about me, but there's many things I'm going to say is really going to piss you off. But if you do your own independent research and your own due diligence, you're going to find out that this man is telling the truth, because a lot of times the truth is just entirely too painful to hear. Citizens of America, this is the people in America against the system. The system is not for you. We don't have a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. What we need in this country is a clean slate, a total wipeout. We need a total reset and starting all over again. That's what we need in this country. because it's just that bad in this land. And you've got to look forward to things not getting any better. All this is going to do is embolden the police to want to shoot more people, and then more people are going to riot, and then the people are going to start turning their guns on law enforcement officials. You mark my words. This is Pastor Dow, and I just got finished prophesying to the wind. Come out of her, my people, especially if you're an Israelite. Come out.